Many human beings aspire to acquire extra than just financial balance for the duration of their lives. And whether or not they are planning to start their personal business, end up a leader, or make investments shrewdly, they aim to get rich. Although you would possibly suppose that getting prosperous is an impossible dream, the reality is that everybody can do it. However, you want some competencies to turn that dream or purpose into reality. So this video is all about pinnacle abilities that can help you make money and become a millionaire in no time at all. Before we begin, kindly like the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't ever leave out any of our informative videos. Now, let's begin, shall we? 1. Making good investments. When you are planning to get rich, you ought to have the capacity to make correct investments, as this will enable you to develop your cash passively and continuously, even whilst you are focusing on other projects. However, it can be difficult to make the choices essential to invest well. Luckily, it is viable to study suitable funding skills. There are a lot of online sources that can teach you and help you grow your wealth, and even assist you own your personal property one day. The top-notch phase is that they furnish step-by-step guides on identifying accurate, appropriate investments. 2. Copywriting is the act or occupation of writing text for the motive of marketing or other varieties of marketing. The product, known as copy or income copy, is written content material that targets to make bigger manufacturer consciousness and ultimately persuade a character or crew to take a specific action. 3. Decision-making. If you graft to get wealthy in your lifetime, you want to be in a position to make snap selections that continually go in your favor. If you waver when making an integral decision about funding or your business, you may also locate that the chance is no longer there once you have made up your mind. Not solely this, however, you should be aware of sufficient about your investments and your industry to make the proper selections each and every time. To emerge as a higher decision maker, you should reflect on consideration on providing yourself to lead tasks. That will allow you to exercise this skill. In addition, consider making a listing to help. You weigh your preferences and join with others who may be able to give you advice. In complement to this skill, you must make sure that you are continuously conducting research into the industry you work in and the monetary climate. 4. Motivation. You will by no means make cash by means of certainly ready round for opportunities to come to you, and, to get rich, you need to be proactive and continuously work toward gaining the wealth you desire. To do this, you want to have enough motivation, as this can assist you growth and stay focused. Without motivation, you may also discover that your desires give up deserted and that you can also discover that you give up more quickly. To expand your motivation, you need to make sure that you get enough sleep and that you consume and drink enough, take short breaks, set possible goals, and amplify your wonderful thinking. The ride to wealth is littered with disappointment. If you're the kind of person who wants other people's approval to go you, then this experience may additionally no longer be for you. You're in it alone, so you need to be able to motivate yourself to overcome the limitations in your idea that make it appear like you can't do it. 5. Great communication. There is one ability that most millionaires have in common, and that is superb communication. Excellent communication abilities can permit you to convince and persuade others to collaborate with you, invest in your company, or provide you the connections that you need to get wealthy quickly. You ought to make positive that you are both a notable verbal and written communicator, and stand your floor when talking in public. This can then make sure that you can maintain audiences in the palm of your hand, which is especially essential if you intend to get prosperous via creating and selling innovative products. To enhance your conversation skills, you must practice as plenty as possible. Get remarks from others, watch how others speak, and dissect what makes their communication so engaging, and make sure that you can practice your listening skills too. 6. Ability to learn continuously. If you are not continuously open to learning, you may locate that you are unable to maintain up with the world and how it is progressing, which can prevent your tries to make money. Therefore, mastering consistently is particularly essential if you favor to make the right investments, or if you prefer to run a contemporary and forward-thinking business. It would assist if you considered analyzing journals and industry publications. That can preserve you up to date and boost your lookup skills online. To help you examine better, you ought to work out what kind of learner you are. Make studying interesting and ensure that you examine from others around you and professional sources. 7. Willpower, although you might now not trust it. Willpower is a talent that you can develop, and it is fundamental to every person who wishes to make money. Willpower is important as it will cease you from squandering your cash on frivolities, and goes hand in hand with resilience, which can forestall you from falling at the first hurdle. Such as if you come head to head with an undertaking that at first looks impossible. Willpower will supply you the tools that you need to keep shifting forward, and in making choices that lead to short-term gratification, which can be dangerous to your long-term goals. You can enlarge your self-discipline by beneficial yourself often, by inserting temptations out of sight and mind, and by means of visualizing what you want. 8. Confidence, to be as wealthy as you have always dreamed about. You need confidence. Confidence will assist you get the merchandising that you have usually dreamed about, to agree with in your ability to begin up your own business. And it can assist you network with others that should be essential to your success in the future. To get rich, you want to agree with that you can do so. You can improve your self-assurance by focusing on your achievements and your talents, by connecting with humans who construct you up, and with the aid of looking after your physique and your health, such as by way of ingesting a wholesome food plan and frequently exercising. 9. Organization, to get rich. It is paramount that you are as equipped as feasible, as this can assist you hold tune of your monetary situation, manage vital documents, and stick to deadlines. To be greater organized, you must keep your work region tidy, write down essential facts in an without difficulty handy place. Stick to completing one assignment at a time, and write down your priorities for each day. If you are not naturally a geared-up person, there are many digital tools and software program purposes that can assist you. For example, try out calendar and note-taking apps for your cell phone to get you started on the proper track. 10. Disciplined success isn't a sprint but a marathon. It finds those with the ability to put one foot in front of the other. No rely the barriers on the way to the end line. If you don't have the discipline to remain authentic to your vision, you are likely no longer going to hit your goals. Discipline means you'll take care of the most essential tasks relating to your long-term goals earlier than getting distracted by something else. It capability every day. You commit to closing the distance between your fact and your target. 11. Conflict resolution. Conflict is section and parcel of any team effort. What things most is how adept you are at dealing with troubles as they arise. Remember, it's indispensable now not to let any conflicts escalate. That's why the excellent crew gamers are also incredible mediators. 12. Emotional genius. Getting wealthy is now not about memorizing some concept or formulae, it's about gaining knowledge of how people think and what they want, and then using that records to bridge the gaps. That makes emotional brain an important device in commercial enterprise and life. Being rich is not about regurgitating information, however connecting the dots in the real world and discovering methods to construct an enterprise on what you come up with. 13. Persuasion and influencing skills. Being persuasive isn't a personality trait. It's a talent you can learn. In the context of teamwork, this applies typically to crew leaders who need to encourage all people to contribute to achieving team goals and objectives. A true start to construct such management competencies is to hone in on your presentation skills. 14. Maintaining center of attention. Technology has made it nearly impossible to continue to be focused. With all varieties of fun distractions, it isn't convenient to pursue your desires at the rate of other things to do that sense exact in the moment. Your setting yourself up for existence of mediocrity if you chase after each and every fleeting thing. 15. Play the lengthy sport. We have a tendency to do things that influence our immediate future. We study due to the fact we have an examination the following week, and we go to bed early to get a clean begin the next day. But for lasting success, we should work hard today for a terrific future. 10 years would possibly sound so a long way away right now. But time passes a whole lot faster than we think. So take motion now to find success later. 16. How to sell. Selling is all about rationalized persuasion. You can't keep away from it if you're searching to be successful. Selling is about proving that whatever you're offering is worth exchanging for money. People will trade their money for things they locate greater valuable than the cash they'll have to spend. 17. Reading. Successful humans examine a lot. It works for them due to the fact they're capable to acquire facts on a range of things in a couple of days or weeks. So pursue literature that correlates with your goals. 18. Teamwork. Teamwork skills consist of interrelated skills that let you work efficaciously in a geared-up group. Teamwork skills are crucial to employers, as groups are a basic organizational unit within many companies. Teamwork happens when humans cooperate and use their man or woman abilities to achieve common goals. 19. Law. Law is a device of rules created and enforced via social or governmental establishments to adjust behavior, with its particular definition a counted of long-standing debate. It has been variously described as a science and the artwork of justice. 20. Financial management. If you can't manipulate small finances, how will you manage lump sums of wealth? One of the most amazing skills prosperous human beings have is the capacity to budget, make right economic choices, and spend within their limits. We have included more than one subjects on monetary management. So make positive you view our different informative movies on the topic. Your capability to get prosperous is primarily based on your skill set and what you do with it. From main others and making selections in a business, to placing your factor across to a group of humans who can decide your future, both soft and challenging skills ought to make the difference between stable budget and your future wealth. Suppose you agree with that you do now not have all of the vital skills that I have talked about above. In that case, there are many approaches that you can raise your skill set and study new skills, from taking beneficial courses to without a doubt inserting yourself out there and practicing the skill in question until you are perfect. Then, with these vital capabilities below your belt, you will be capable to begin making the money that will set you up for life. The world is no longer quick of humans who want to be rich, but very few are willing to put in the work required. As a result, being rich largely boils down to your competencies and attitude. And it hardly ever occurs in a single day. There are no shortcuts. But whilst there's no push button for immediately wealth, there are skills you can work on growing to enhance your odds of putting it rich. That's all for today, so thank you so a lot for watching. If you are nevertheless here, it capability you enjoyed the video. We hope you received some knowledge. If you haven't favored our page yet, what are you waiting for? We have superb content that will assist you grow and construct your life. So make certain to check our different movies out. With that said, have an extremely good day. And see you in the next one. English. All wealth thoughts listenable from M.Barnett. Interesting ideas.